YouTube. So Utawarerumono episode 11. Pretty much how I expected it to happen, but it gets good in the end. Like I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It's kind of good. So we know the redhead lady and her brother, the Robin Hood twins. I'm gonna call them, kidnapped the princess. So they say, all right. She basically wrote a letter to Oshitaro that the princess is kidnapped, and even his little sister go there like, the princess is kidnapped. What are you gonna do? And he's like, I'm smarter than that. I'm not gonna do nothing. I know she's not kidnapped. I know you guys are playing because you guys is horrible actors, basically. So as soon as he said that, like an arrow flew in, which the twin, the girl shot the arrow in, like, and it read something. He read it, and it was like, if you don't come, basically, she'll die or whatever. So he said, okay, well, I'm still not coming, and another arrow shot in. And he said it like 10 times, and it was like 50 arrows in there. She was like, what are you going to do now? He said, okay, I'll come. So he basically rounded up some men, went down there, and at that moment, there, the Robin Hood girl was like, you're basically like, you're Princess Anju. She got like super scared and like got on her knees like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And she said, I'm done. She's like, what do you mean you're done? No, you're doing this, like, we gotta get him to notice my attention. So she said, you're gonna fight, right? Fight him. And she's like, me? Fight him? I'm gonna lose. He's like, no. So she said, sure you are. So she dragged Haku in this. Haku was tied up, let you know. So she dragged Haku and was like, you're gonna be a bad guy too. And they basically go out front. And it's like the worst acting ever. Cause she's like, I'm gonna, like, everybody know Haku. So they're looking at him like, what the fuck is going on? So she's like, I'm gonna basically, I'll give it to you if you give me like the money or something. And he's just looking like, what? So she's like, before you fight me, you must fight my comrade and tell Haku to go. And Haku's just looking like, what? So he runs down there and runs back like, we need reinforcements. So it got kind of good because they ran, like, they went back up to buy the where their hideout was supposed to be, and Ashitaru, or I'm gonna just call him Ukon, he actually got off his horse and decided to fight. Like, he really was acting, but he decided to fight Haku. He's like, pull out your weapon, and they was actually fighting. That's what made me like, what? And I'm sorry to say, but we're in episode 11, and I don't remember when Haku got that fan. And this is a sequel anime for you guys to know. I know I was asking that for like the first 7 episodes. I'm like, is there like a first part of the anime? Because I don't get it. It is, and I've seen it, and it was a good anime. So where did he get that fan from? Is my thing. Like, I know Haku in the first one had the fan from Tishiro, Lady Tishiro. I forgot how to say her name, but he was doing pretty good fighting against Yukon, which was my surprise. Like, I know Haku was a lazy bastard in this, in this anime, but he was doing pretty good. But he ends up losing, and he ends up basically telling her, saving the princess, and it's like, I failed you. You've basically kidnapped. You've been kidnapped. I'm going to kill myself. I should offer my head, basically. I'm not, good enough to protect you. And she gets really sad, and then she realizes why what she did wasn't, funny anymore. She said, I understand the consequences of my actions. I shouldn't have did it, basically. Please don't kill yourself. And it's just like, people were so gullible in this anime. Like, do you really think he was going to kill himself? Maybe, maybe not. But she's like the princess of the capital, so she could have just ordered him not to. But basically, yeah, that was the anime. It was pretty good. And he kind of ordered Haku to watch over the redhead girl and her brother. So it's kind of interesting. That right there let me know they're gonna be like a more characters in. So we got like three princesses. We got one, two, three. Yeah, three princesses. You know, Kuan, Haku, the Robin Hood twins. It's just a lot of people piling up. You got Ukon. So me personally, I think the first anime of this was pretty fucking good, but I just want to know, what does all of this got to do with anything? Like, is Haku in this one the reincarnation of Haku in the last one? I think that's where they're trying to throw it at, yeah. But, like, the last one had so much more action and was so much better. This is like a watered down version of it. Like a slice of life version, I would guess you could say. But with that said, YouTube, let me know your thoughts on this anime so far. Have you seen the first one? Does this compare to, the first one? Do you like it? Do you like it better than the first one? Do you think it's going to get better as it progresses? So just let me know in the comments below. Peace out.